A lot of barbecue restaurants have opened up in Omaha over the past few years, but in an unassuming spot in North Omaha, they have been doing barbecue for more than 35 years, and doing it old school. At Jim's Rib Haven, people have been coming for the smoked ribs and other barbecue delicacies for decades. Owner Lois Thompson worked at her father's rib restaurant in Illinois and then came to Omaha.
And when we first came, a lot of people were like, you're not gonna make it. This place has been everything.
Well, she proved them wrong. Most of her business is carry-out, drive-through, and catering, although there are a few spots to eat inside if you want to. Every morning, the day starts out with chopping, slicing, and smoking. The ribs, both pork and beef, aren't really cooked by the flames, they are slow cooked by the smoke, infusing the meat with a smoky goodness. The ribs are first seasoned with a dry rub of various spices before going into the smoker. But what really makes the ribs stand out?
The sauce, it's the sauce. I mean, you can smoke meat, but it's the sauce, and that's been in our family for years. For years and years and years. And so I think that's the trick of it. A little sweet, sour, lemony. It is a lot of sugar. It's a lot of sugar.
While there are different styles of barbecue and smoked ribs across the country, they all have their roots in the spices and cooking styles of the Caribbean and West Africa, and can be attributed to what was cheap cuts of meat and what was available to cook with.
If you look back in history, smoked meat, that was the only way. Smoked meat, period, because people, didn't have stoves, and so they had grills, or however you want to put it, and just have it out there on open flame.
Many Southern rib masters spread their craft to other parts of the country, like Henry Perry, known as the father of Kansas City barbecue, who brought his cooking skills there from Tennessee. Lois says her food is soul food, and part of that are the sides, like beans and potato salad. Besides ribs, you can get chicken, sausage links, and rib and brisket sandwiches, along with an amazing peach cobbler for dessert. So, I've lived in a couple of iconic barbecue states, North Carolina and Texas. I've had my fair share of really good ribs. Time to give these guys a try. The bark with the dry rub and then the sauce on it, a little bit of a sweet taste, really good. The meat the way you want it, smoky flavor, juicy, tender, pulls off the bone really well. This is the real deal. And yes, if your mouth isn't covered in sauce, you aren't eating your ribs the right way. Besides the sauce, Lois says it's the flavor of the hickory wood that will get you hooked.
That flavor of that wood, I think that's what really makes it taste better.
Keep on smoking those ribs, Lois. And can someone please pass me a wet nap? Reporting for Fox 42 News, I'm Geoff Roth.